5 reasons why Carlos Alcaraz will overtake Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic for nearly 2 decades. Men's tennis has been defined by two towering figures, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic. Between them, they have rewritten the record books, dominated Grand Slam tournaments, and set standards of physicality and mental strength that seemed almost unreachable. Yet a new era is unfolding, and at the center of it stands Carlos Alcaraz. Still in the early years of his career, Alcaraz has already achieved milestones that suggest he is not just the future of tennis. He may become its greatest ever. Here are 5 compelling reasons why Carlos Alcaraz could ultimately overtake Nadal and Djokovic. Point 1. He's achieving historic milestones at a younger age. One of the strongest indicators of long-term greatness is early success. And Alcaraz is ahead of schedule, but by his early 20s, he had already won multiple Grand Slam titles, reached world number 1, claimed Masters 1,000 titles across different surfaces when Nadal and Djokovic were the same age. They were exceptional, but Alcaraz's versatility and maturity arrived even earlier. He became one of the youngest players in history to reach the top ranking, proving that he is not simply riding momentum. He is shaping the era. The earlier a player begins dominating, the greater the opportunity to build staggering career totals. Point 2. His all-court game is built for every surface. Nadal built his legacy largely on clay dominance, especially at Roland Garros. Djokovic became the ultimate hardcourt machine and arguably the most complete defender in tennis history. Alcaraz, however, already looks unstoppable on clay, grass, and hard courts that he has. The heavy topspin and movement reminiscent of Nadal, the elasticity and return quality similar to Djokovic's explosive attacking instincts that neither consistently possessed at his age's ability to transition from defense to offense within a single rally is unmatched among his peers. Modern tennis rewards adaptability, and Alcaraz may be the most adaptable young star the sport has seen. Point 3. His athleticism is on another level. Tennis has evolved physically. Speed, recovery, and explosive power are more important than ever. Alcaraz blends sprinter-like acceleration, elite stamina, acrobat level flexibility, incredible shot improvisation, while Nadal was a physical phenomenon in his prime, and Djokovic remains one of the fittest players in history. Alcaraz combines both of their athletic traits with added explosiveness. His drop shots, sliding forehands, and leaping winners are not just spectacular. They are strategically disruptive. He forces opponents to defend every inch of the court. If he maintains his fitness, this physical edge could allow him to dominate deep into his 30s. Point 4. The mental strength is already there. What separated Nadal and Djokovic from the rest wasn't just skill, it was mentality. Alcaraz has shown fearlessness in Grand Slam finals, calmness in 5-set battles, resilience after tough losses, hunger to improve constantly. He has defeated elite opponents on the biggest stages without intimidation. Facing legends never seemed to overwhelm him. Instead, it elevated him. Importantly, he appears to enjoy pressure. That joy is dangerous for rivals. When a player embraces the moment rather than fears it, sustained greatness becomes possible. Point 5. The era is shifting in his favor. Nadal and Djokovic competed against each other and against Roger Federer for nearly 20 years. That internal rivalry limited how many titles each could collect. Alcaraz's primary rivals are emerging stars of his own generation. While the competition is intense, he is widely viewed as the benchmark player of a new era. As the legends retire or decline, Alcaraz has a clear runway to accumulate Grand Slams, break Masters 1,000 records, dominate year-end rankings. Longevity plus opportunity equals history. If he remains healthy, he could realistically challenge and potentially surpass the slam totals that once seemed untouchable. The X factor, entertainment, and evolution. There is another element that makes Alcaraz special. His style is captivating. He mixes power, finesse, showmanship, tactical intelligence. He plays with the joy of a champion who loves the sport, something that keeps motivation alive over long careers. Where Nadal embodied warrior spirit and Djokovic perfected precision, Alcaraz represents evolution. He is the fusion of power tennis and creative artistry. Final thoughts: overtaking icons like Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic is not just about numbers. It requires sustained excellence, injury resilience, mental durability, continuous adaptation. Carlos Alcaraz has already checked many of those boxes, and he's still just getting started. Records once believed unreachable are now within sight. If his trajectory continues, we may look back at this generation not as the era after Nadal and Djokovic, but as the era of Carlos Alcaraz. The torch isn't just being passed, it's being redefined.